Alrighty, what's up everybody? Happy holidays to you all. My name is Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thanks for watching on this cold as fuck Friday evening, Friday night, wherever you may be. December the 23rd, 2022. Just hours away from the greatest day in the world. This man's birthday coming up in about 5.5 hours. It's always fun. So, happy holidays, like I said, to all of you. Happy Hanukkah. Almost done with Hanukkah. This Sunday night will be the end of Hanukkah. And Christmas is on Sunday. Christmas Eve tomorrow. And we got Kwanzaa beginning on Monday. Got all that. So, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button in my pants down below in the switch marks. And as always, friend me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. If you do, well, I can't help you. You lose! That's all I gotta say about that. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on the day before the greatest day in the world, Christmas Eve, on the Peter Gilmore channel. Hope you had a great day. It is cold as balls here in the Northeast. It was 54 this morning. Now it's 20 degrees and going down faster than my dick in your mama's throat. Down the hatch it goes. It's supposed to be like 10 to 12 degrees by the time we wake up tomorrow for Christmas here in the Northeast. Because we got a big bomb cyclone this weekend. We didn't get any snow, thankfully. We got a lot of rain and a humongous wind right now. That's why it went down like 40 degrees in the span of like 2 hours. Tomorrow's going to be like 21 degrees. And then Christmas is going to be like near 30. But then it's going to warm up pretty nicely right by the end of the year, which is good. But as long as it's like around 60 degrees on New Year's Eve, I'll be happy for that. But we move on from there. So thank you all for watching. Notice the new haircut. Clean shaven. I look good. I look way better than half you people that need a shave and a haircut and a shower. But I digress on that. But hopefully to everybody else, happy holidays. Have a safe and Merry Christmas. And for all you others, I hope you have a rotten Christmas. And you get, you know what, in your stockings. That's all I gotta say about that. You can go to hell and suck my dick. That's it. But for everybody else, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and then we'll get to that. Got a couple more videos coming your way over the next couple of days. As of Sunday, I will be incommunicado for the rest of next week. I will not be doing any videos. If anybody dies, I'll do it later. But I'm taking next week all off. I'm not doing any videos at all. So I will be doing, I'm not going to do a view and review this year because I feel like it's not needed. I mean, I would do it, but I don't got much time to do it. So, but I'll see if I can do it maybe on January the 2nd when I officially come back. But we'll see what happens with that. And then we'll go back to doing live videos. Fully live videos for the rest of 2023. We'll be going live tomorrow for my birthday, probably early, probably like 1, 2 o'clock. I'm not gonna go too long because I got things to do. I gotta get ready for my birthday celebration with you know who and my parents and everything. Going to celebrate my birthday, and then Christmas we're probably gonna stay home and watch nothing. Well, really, there's no football on Sunday except for the Sunday night game. So really not doing anything Sunday. I might go out Sunday, I'm not sure. I might just stay in and have a nice Christmas meal with the missus, but we'll see what happens with that. Well, that's pretty much it for that. So, but live video, I will do one live video to end the year off. I'm not going to go too long, like I said, maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes, depending how I feel. And then that'll be it for that, and then we'll go back to live reviews of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all that other shit. Come 2023, and that's all I gotta say about that. So stay tuned. We got more. All right, let's quickly get to your NXT review from this past Tuesday from the Capitol Wrestling Center at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. This was taped, obviously, because NXT is done with live shows until New Year's Eve, January the 3rd. So, we're on the road to that. And, well, this Tuesday show was kind of... and it starts out with a long recap of Roxanne Perez, or Roxy, winning the women's title over Mandy Rose last week, and then Mandy got shipped out because of her naked pictures and all that shit. Thank you, Matt Bloom, you fucking idiot. Well, I digress on that. Alright, then we have the opening sequence. We start off with our first match of the night, a banger of a match. We got Carmelo Hayes, and just remember, when Melo shoots, he does not miss. He takes on another guy that doesn't miss in pretty good matches, Axiom, who's on the main roster. He had a match with Mustafa Ali on main event the other day. Wasn't even a good match. It was good, but still, main event, obviously. So anyway, this match was great. Trick Williams at ringside. Back and forth match they went. Lots of flippy dibbity doos. But in the end, they were up top. They locked their hands together. Both of them standing on the top rope. Something big was going to happen. Axiom then pulls up a super Hurricane Rana. The fans went completely nuts. He goes up for the golden ratio, but Trick Williams pulls him down from behind, knocking him down. And then Carmelo hits the Codebreaker, which sets up nothing but net. And he didn't miss, as always. 1, 2, 3, he picks up the win over Axiom in a pretty damn good match. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. After the match, Axiom got pissed. And he hits a beautiful moonsault on the Trick Williams. And he goes back in the ring and he wants some more Carmelo. Carmelo got other things to do besides a rematch with you there, A-Kid. That's that. Alright, then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell, and he did it. Grayson Waller, who wants his title shot now instead of waiting until New Year's Eve. So he wants to pull a Roxy and win the belt the same night that Roxy would have done it, was last week. He wants to do it this week, but he's not. Braun Breaker's not here right now. And Grayson's like, well, you better get your ass here now, bitch. So he's going to spend all night looking for this guy. I'm waiting for him. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we get my cousin, Tony D, gets you a pizza for $2. He's ready for his North American title match on Tuesday night against Wes Lee. Stax is there. He's pretty pleased with that. And then Tony gives him an assignment, and he tells him to go see Dijak and say, stay out of my business, and I'll give you a title shot if I win the belt. And then Grayson Waller comes in and says, hey, have any of you seen Braun Breaker? And like, no. So then Waller's like, well, if you do, tell him I'm looking for him. And then him and Tony D have a little bit of an interaction, which could... I thought it was like a union might form, something like that. Like, I'll give you a shot too. We'll see what happens with that. So I gave that... 3 out of 5 stars. Grayson Waller, I also gave 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, match number 2, Lakita Lyons and Zoe Stark. It was an okay match. Zoe wins with a handful of rope after a kind of botched looking roll up. So he basically pulled a Becky Lynch. And she gets the win over Nikita. The match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. This feud is going to continue on for another couple months. But we'll see what happens with that. So, not a great match, but still a corny ending. Let me move on. Alright, then we got Corey Jade, mad about losing the Iron Woman Challenge, and she had to win and the time ran out. And then Wendy Choo Choo comes in, they have a humongous brawl. So that fucking feud continues on. Why, I don't know. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Fallon Henley's bar, and Fallon's all worried that they're not going to be able to keep the place because they have no money. And then Kiana James and her assistant Giovanna, that's Santino's daughter, by the way, they come in, they think they can buy the place and spruce it up a little bit. And, Fallon's like, you son of a bitch! She's like, how about we have a match next week and the winner gets the bar? So Kiana's like, why would I do that? But I'll see you next week anyway. Obviously, Kiana's gonna win because she has an infatuation with Jensen, and that team is gonna break up because Jensen's gonna bang Kiana James most likely. Hey, man, don't leave Giovanna unless you want to have it from me, but that's fine with you. But we move on from there, so we'll see what happens with that, and that's it. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, just gotta get my spot. Alright, then we go to the women's tag team belts on the line. We have the champions, Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro taking on Ivy Nile and Tana Paxley of Diamond Mine, and then taking on the remnants of Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. Pretty good match. This was a pretty damn good banger of a match. In the end, the champs retain after Kaden reversed a diamond chain lock by Ivy and flipped backwards into a WrestleMania 8 type pin. 1, 2, 3 to retain the belts. So they're about to break Toxic Attraction's record for the longest women's tag team title reign pretty soon. I don't know who's gonna beat them at this point. I don't care. Then we move on from there. I'm hoping it's, and maybe Io and Dakota come down and it's like, hey, let's unify the tag belts. But we'll see what happens with that. So I get the match 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get an Oro Menza promo. Didn't care. Then we got Booker T, sucker, interviewing his prize pupil, Roxy. It was pretty nice. It was a good little chat, kind of emotional chat. And Roxy's like, what does it take to be a champion? How do I hold on to the belt and everything like that? Stuff like that. So, nice little father-daughter type moment. So it's pretty good. I liked it. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Get that. Alright, then we got Apollo Crews in the ring. Saying that he wants, he didn't get the belt from Braun Breaker. He says, at New Year's Evil, Grayson Waller faces Braun, but 3 weeks later, it's Vengeance Day, so he wants his rematch at Vengeance Day. And then Carmelo Hayes comes out and says, hey, I should get the title shot, because I'm due, blah, blah, blah. They go back and forth, and looks like there was about to be a match made, but nothing was made as of yet. But I would probably say that for New Year's Evil, to see maybe like a number 1 contenders match between those two. The winner gets Grayson Waller or Braun Breaker at Vengeance Day, which will probably be Grayson Waller winning the belt, and then he faces Apollo Crews to finally end that feud. But we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we got the Yes Boys coming into the New Day's locker room with presents. They still want their title shot. New Day's still not giving it to them because they forgot something on the list. Just ridiculous, stupid stuff. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we see Alba Fire making her way to the ring. She has a match with Sol Ruca coming up. But then she runs into Isla Dawn, who blows red mist right into her face and blinds her. But eventually, the doctors cleared Alba for her match. And we get that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we have Odyssey Jones, Malik Blade, and Eager Sanofe. They're ready to party. But then they run into Ava Rain, that's the Rock's daughter. They fight her out, but she's like, oh, I got my own family to worry about. And then the rest of Schism comes in, and they kind of argue a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe a 6-man tag team match is going to come about of this. But I could care less. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Indy Hartwell and Elektra Lopez. Kind of a boring match. Elektra gets the win after a belly-to-back suplex is broken up with a right hand with brass knucks to the face of Indy. Elektra gets the pin, 1, 2, 3. Didn't care, so go 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we see Wesley ready for his match, taking on all comers, starting with Tony D. Get that. Then after that, we're supposed to get Alba Fire and Sol Ruca, but that doesn't happen because Isla Dawn comes back out and then puts Alba's hand in between the ring and the steps. Bam! She takes the bat and it smacks the steps with it, breaking Alba Fire's hand. So she's going to be out for a couple weeks, or at least they're going to have a match probably at New Year's Evil. But we'll see what happens with that. So didn't really wait that. Alright, then we have Christmas at Chase U. Everybody's giving Andre Chase gifts. Then people giving Andre Chase some fruitcake. He's all pissed off about that, starts cursing out his students. Goes, oh, don't you know I'm allergic to fruitcake? And then Duke Hudson comes in, and he takes one of the students' plaques that says #1 professor, and he gives that to Andre Chase. They hug, and he has a big on his face. So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Wasn't anything big. Alright, then we got Brooks Jensen, and Fallon Henley. They're ready to take on the New Day for the NXT Tag Titles. Kiana James and Giovanna come in again. And Kiana wishes Jensen some luck. Jensen's got a big hard-on in his pants. He's like, she smiled at me. Look at my dick. You know? And then Fallon Henley's like, really? Yeah, they're gonna break up. Good. Can't stand that team. But I digress. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, now we got Drew Gulak training some guy in the ring. Hank Walker, the security guard, comes up asking for some advice. And Drew Gulak's like, well, I got a seminar next week, and you're invited if you want to come. And we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Kind of reminds me of that song, "You're Invited But Your Friend Can't Come" by the great Vince Neil on his solo album. You're invited but your friend can't come. It's a good song, but, you know, cheesy. Kind of like Steel Panther, but... Nah, Steel Panther's not cheesy. I like Steel Panther. Especially some of their songs like "Fuck Everybody, Everybody Can Suck My Dick." That's a great song. That's poetry right there. That's my theme song. But I digress. Alright, then we get to your main event of the evening for the NXT Tag Team belts. We have Briggs and Jensen with Fallon Henley at ringside taking on the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. It was a pretty good match. Kiana James and Giovanna were sitting in the crowd looking on. Good match. Briggs comes in to clean house, hits a beautiful moonsault on Kofi, on his face mostly. Gets a near fall out of that. Kofi comes back with a poison Rana to Briggs. Then he hits Trouble in Paradise, and that was all she wrote. He tags in Xavier Woods. They hit the limit break. 1, 2, 3. They retain the belts. Over 10-minute match. Match I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Then we move on. Then we have Stax talking to himself outside Dominic Dijak's dressing room. Then he goes inside when we don't know what happened. Probably got beat up. Most likely. Got that. Then we move on. Then we got Diamond Mine outside. They're not happy with their loss to the Women's Tag Team Championship, but they're gonna make great strides anyway going to 2023. And then in this year, Veer and Sangha come in. They came together. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, they talk about their match with the Creed Brothers, and they want the Creeds to prove themselves to them. And then Drew's like, well, I'm going to do that next week against JD McDonough if he shows up. We'll have to see what happens with that. I think that match is going to happen at New Year's Eve. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So I give that segment 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, now we go to the Grayson Waller effect to end the show. He's in a jacket. I wonder what's underneath that jacket. Anyway, he wants Braun Breaker to come out right now because no one can do what he does better than him. And then we see Braun arrive in the parking lot. He just went outside, got his car, drove it around. He wasn't in North Carolina. He comes to the ring. He goes after Grayson. Grayson tries for a clothesline, and he missed. And Braun hits a spear, knocks himself out. So like circa 1998-99 Bret Hart Goldberg. Remember that? You all remember that. Most of you. And then Grayson gets up. Eventually, he gets up, pulls down his jacket to reveal a bulletproof vest with a metal plate. That happened in Back to the Future 3, by the way, too. If you didn't know that by now. When Marty got shot in the chest, and he went down, and then Biff's like, oh, I beat him, right? Nope. Shows him in the shit. We'll move on from that. Alright, then Wally gets on the mic, picks up the NXT title, and says, I outsmarted you at Deadline, I outsmarted you tonight, I'm gonna outsmart you at New Year's Eve and take the belt. Simple to the point, right there. I loved it. So I give that 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that ends NXT. Simple to the point. Nothing right there. It's a pretty decent show. We'll see what happens on the Go Home show before New Year's Evil, the final NXT of the year, this Tuesday night on the program on the USA Network. We'll see what happens with that. NBC Universal did buy the WWE, so I think they're going to be exclusive to Peacock pretty soon. I don't know about the USA Network, but I think they're probably going to be standing pat, depending on what NBC Universal is. So the PG era will still continue on. You know, it's called the new era. I don't know what era it's called right now, but it's still going to be PG. It's not going to go to TV 14 or anything like that. Thank you, Hunter, you ass. But I digress on that. So, more crappy stupidity from the WWE in the next 5 to 10 years. But it is what it is. AEW rating came out, did pretty good. 900 around I think it was around 940, 950, 950K. The women's match between Hikaru Shida and Jamie Hayter did not tank the ratings. Went up a little bit, actually. So I'm going to try to get the official rating before I do my AEW review, probably later tonight. Probably doing SmackDown, or maybe later tonight after Rampage. Because both shows are taped and nobody's going to be doing watch-alongs, and I don't care. But I got that because it's Christmas, so I don't think anybody's going to do a SmackDown Rampage watch-along, or even a review, yes, probably, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to probably take a little bit of a nap, get ready for SmackDown. I'm going to watch it, obviously, because there's nothing really to do Friday night. I mean, it's only a few more hours to my birthday. So, yes, and the wrestling cat is, you know, you want to say happy holidays too? Yes, you do. Do you? Okay. So, yes. Alright, so that's it for NXT. What did you think of NXT? You like it? You did? Okay. So, me and Zuzu gives NXT 6.25 out of 10 stars. Then what do you guys think of the show? And that's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching the video. We'll do an AEW review later. And then SmackDown and Rampage will be coming on Christmas Day, around Christmas sometime. We're going to be going live for my birthday tomorrow on TGC Reborn, episode 50, the big golden show. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for my birthday, can you? Yes. Daddy's birthday coming up. Yes. Alright, so we got that. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore and Zuzu signing off. Peace out, rock on and rock hard with your cock out. And we like to say, Merry Christmas, you fuckers! Fuck you, mate! Fuck you! I love that. But me and Zuzu say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all of you, to all my former friends and my new friends, Issa and everybody else, Joe Cronin, everybody else that I'm still good friends with. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and to all my former friends, you know, that I threw under the bus. I'm gonna be a man and say happy holidays to you. I hope you have a great Christmas and a happy New Year and a great 2023. Maybe we'll reconnect next year. I don't know, but we'll see. I still apologize for everything I did. I'm on the road to recovery, so 2023 is going to be the year of Gilmore and the road to recovery. I'm going to get better, put the trolls all the way in the rearview mirror, because that's where they belong, besides jail, but that's another story. And that's all I got to say about that. So thank you all for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Until next time. Peace, bitches.